Hi, I'm Dr. Siddharth Unithan. Welcome back to the channel. So today I'll speak about Virgil van Dijk of Liverpool and his injury. So last weekend we had the match between Everton and Liverpool, which was quite an exciting affair. Both of their midfields are loaded and it was quite a good match. So what happened was the ball, Virgil van Dijk had gone for the ball to hit a goal, and Pickford, the goalkeeper of Everton, lunged forward with both his legs in the air, and it was quite a high tackle. And what happened was it was called for an offside, but Virgil van Dijk fell immediately and he kept clutching his knee. The funny part was that there was no red card or no offense against the goalkeeper because they claimed that it was an offside, which I feel is a total error, and that is a total different explanation and a video in itself, the mistake by the officials. But let's come to the injury part. So how did the injury occur? So basically Pickford lunged with both his legs towards the knees of Virgil van Dijk, and it was not right on the center of the knee. If you have noticed in the video, it is showing it is more onto the side of the video or the side of the leg. So what has happened is that it's a rotational type of contact injury. Now due to this rotational injury, his major ligament of this knee, that is the ACL, has got torn. ACL stands for anterior cruciate ligament. There are four major ligaments in the knee, that is the anterior cruciate ligament, the posterior cruciate ligament, the medial collateral ligament, and the lateral collateral ligament. And we have two cushion like substances also between the two bones, that is the meniscus. Now in his case, the major ligament was the anterior cruciate ligament, which got torn, and it gets torn mainly due to a rotational type of contact injury. ACL also gets injured by non-contact, but in his case it was a complete contact with a rotational type of injury. So how do you diagnose this case? It is one is by clinical examination. You would have seen on field when the physio, the doctor runs into the ground, what he does is that he holds the knee and he pulls it towards him. That is called as the anterior drawer test, or even the Lachman's test is done at 30 degrees. That is what is usually done. So what happens is that with that we can know if there is an increased drawing towards us, that means there is a complete tear of the ACL. We can otherwise suspect for a complete tear of an ACL, and with that we ask for an MRI, which is the confirmatory diagnosis, and that helps us confirm the diagnosis and we can plan the treatment. Coming to the treatment, a surgery has to be done for Virgil's case, and an anterior cruciate ligament reconstruction is what is planned for him. Now coming to the rehab portion, in Virgil's case he will definitely have a very good team behind him, and since he is an elite athlete, the acceleration of rehab will be much more faster compared to a normal person. In his case, at least 6 months, definitely the season is over for him, and hopefully by next year Euros he will be ready at least for the Euro competitions, but for a normal person it will take much more longer. And definitely if you have a sports medicine doctor to help you and guide you, definitely at least 9 months definitely you can get back into the court. Now in his case, immediately usually by day 1 we will start with knee bending exercises little bit. We will start with the activation of his muscles. The main concept is the muscle should not get wasted, and slowly we progress the exercises on a daily basis. In his case it will be even more monitored than a normal person. So return to play activities where you will start running movements, you will start cutting movements, you will start jumping movements. All of those plyometric activities will also be started with a lot of proprioception exercises, so that he never gets those injuries back. So in general by 6 months he should be ready. Now the future for Virgil van Dijk, will he come back to his old level? Now that is a question which he can answer only himself. It is not necessary that he will come back to his old prime self, because ACL injury is a major injury for an athlete, and to come back to that prime level and to compete at an elite level is not very easy, and he is the main central defender for Liverpool, so it's a little bit difficult for him, but definitely he can play. He will be able to come back, and hopefully he can play at his prime level if his team, and I'm sure his team is very good to push him to come back to the same old level. I hope you like this video. If you've got any doubts or comments, please do put in. Thank you for watching this video. If you do like it, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.